Street Roots is a proud member of the North American Street Newspaper Association and International Network of Street Papers. There are street papers in Seattle, Sacramento, Washington, D.C., London, Berlin, and South Africa. Every day there are thousands of vendors selling papers around the world. When you sell, know that you're part of a growing international movement.
Positive articles in today's Street Roots. Best newspaper in town, gotta love it. Lots of fun.
It's a good paper. I always tell them you have to buy it and read it to make sure you like it. You know, I'll guarantee they'll like it, so.
We've got an awesome paper. You know, it costs very little. It's great journalism, great stories, awesome topics.
It has articles in here that normal people don't have. Poetry, different things like that, you know, that interest the people.
Thank you so much. The paper sells itself. It's a really good paper. I'm very proud to say I'm a part of it.
It means employment, it means living. It's basically my only source of income right now. Without Street Roots, I would pretty much be dead in the water.
I think Street Roots is probably the best thing that happened to anybody that came into town and on the street.
When I got here, I didn't have a job. I was homeless. It provided a way out, you know, or a way in to stabilize my housing and whatnot, and my welfare. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's awesome.
Street Roots is my lifeline. It really is. It gives me the opportunity to not only be a part of a great organization that really helps people, but to really go out there and engage with the community. And hey, thank you very much. Hold on one second.
Sorry.
No, that's okay, it's okay. That's about Damian Lillard. He's the rookie sensation for the Portland Trailblazers.
How about that?
Take care, yeah. So in general, Street Roots is basically family to me.
Well, when I first started, I was really depressed because I was homeless and whatnot, and I got to meet a lot of people, and I've made, you know, hundreds of friends, and that really means a lot. I mean, it really brought me out of a deep depression, and I don't know, I love being a street rooter.
I didn't have anything when I came to Portland, but I found Street Roots, and feels like I belong somewhere now.
It's given me lots of independence. I've met lots of good contacts and friends and people through Street Roots. It's helped me out a lot.
I couldn't see another good day past today. I just couldn't. I lost my home, lost my vehicles, lost my self-respect. So I got involved with Street Roots. I went down, did the orientation, watched the training video, and decided it's something that I can do. I knew I couldn't keep on living the way I was living. It turned out to be a lot more for me than just a paycheck. From the first day out here at this spot, it just fit. It felt right. I started making friends with some of the customers, and I was doing positive things, and I was getting treated in a positive manner, and I was no longer my own worst enemy. I'm part of something that's very positive, with like-minded people with similar pasts and similar goals. So it's been very, very positive, and it's been good. It's just been good. And I'm looking forward to each and every day. I enjoy coming to work. I enjoy coming here.
Life's like a day at the Whole Foods. You never know what you're gonna get. Hello, man.
Roots? Hey, what's happening, y'all? All right.
I don't try to push the paper on anybody, because at least here they don't like it. I've had many people tell me that they like how I approach them, you know. And I just, you know, say good morning, have a nice day, and that's it, basically.
Be courteous and thank people, and you'll get sales.
When you start paying more attention to the paper's mission as being an advocate for the homeless, instead of just trying to make, I mean, I'm out here to make a dollar like anybody else, but I'm also out here to educate people and to let people know what's going on, you know. When people, you know, when you can sit there and tell people what's in your paper and what it's about, they'll stop and they'll buy papers from you more often.
Now, me as a vendor, I always tell them what's in the the latest edition, the publication itself. It really helps the supporter to know how serious you are. I always look them in the eye, I always give them a smile, I always give them respect, no matter what.
I just say hello and how you doing today and how's your day and have a good day now. With a smile. I try to greet everybody that walks by, just get their attention a little bit, you know. If somebody comes up and asks me about the paper, I'll go through it and show them what's in there and show them, you know, how this paper works and what our mission is. It says on the second page what our mission is. And don't ask me to do that because I can't remember. I can't.
In terms of preparations, I make sure that I have an adequate amount of Street Roots copies every day.
I just wake up with a good spirit, you know. Every day's a new day.
Well, I try to come out here real happy and excited. I drink a lot of coffee and I wake up early in the mornings, 4 or 5 in the morning. I'm already awake. Go do and get ready for the day.
I try to get as much sleep as possible. Sometimes I don't. It's not a very physical job. It's, you know, just it's nice to have the energy to be able to talk to people and be able to smile and whatnot. If I'm too tired to talk to people and too run down, people notice that and they tend not to buy as many papers. So I might even go lay down at the park for an hour and take a nap if I'm feeling low energy, and then come back when I feel better. So
I've been here for 18 years and have loved my relationship with Street Roots vendors. I think that the most important thing that a vendor can do to help relationships with any location, with any manager, is that they allow a customer to enter the location in a happy way and exit the location in a happy way. If you happen to be a vendor who wrote an article, let the customers know that you wrote that article. If you happen to be a vendor who knows a person who wrote an article in the paper, let the customer know that. Make yourself one of the most pleasant experiences any customer can have. You'll sell a ton of papers, I guarantee it. Oftentimes people just come in and exit and never make any communication with the vendor. And for that I can only say, don't worry, the next person will catch up with you. Speak to every person, because the one you don't speak to is the one who will buy. Be yourself, be pleasant, have a smile, and it'll all pay back. You have something to be proud of, and you have something that actually is easy to sell because it's so good. Do everything you can to dress according to the weather and make yourself comfortable.
No, 48 degrees and raining. I've got my rain poncho in my backpack. I'm out here all winter long.
I got that right there.
It doesn't matter, we're out here rain or shine. Just bring an umbrella, rain suit, rain jacket, you know. Warm hat, warm gloves.
Wear sunscreen in the summertime and drink plenty of water so you won't get dehydrated.
So does everybody do the vendor shuffle?
I love having a vendor in my neighborhood because, one, it's convenient for me to get a paper, and also I love having that connection of someone that I can talk to and get the real news that's not reported in other places, and also a connection with someone that I might not see in my daily life in an office. That's probably even the most important one for me, is to be able to approach someone to start up a conversation. I don't always read the paper when I get it. Sometimes it's more so about having a vendor interaction. I love that it creates income opportunities for people. I love that it creates opportunities to build self-confidence and to be out in the community and be a salesperson, and I think that can do wonders for, I sold this many papers today, or I made this much money today. And I love the social justice aspects that are covered in the newspaper. They do great things, and they really work for advocacy and for building a more just Portland.
Hi, ma'am. Would you like to buy? Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, thanks. Have a good one.
Have a good day.
The first rule of the vendor's badge is you have to have one to sell papers.
This badge is your vendor's license to sell on the sidewalk, a public sidewalk. You do have to have this.
It's very important to wear your badge. That way people know that you are a Street Roots vendor.
The badge is one of the things that separates us from people that are out here on the streets panhandling. We wear a badge to have accountability for our actions. Our badges have our locations on them, they have our names on them. If you don't have a badge, you're not supposed to be selling papers. That's the way we can stop people from selling. Want to have paper tonight, man? Thank you. Would you like some change? Thank you, that's very kind of you. This is the new Trailblazer Rookie. Go ahead. It's a tough corner. It's a new Trailblazer Rookie. He's a really good guy. Thank you. So, see that? Miracles do happen.
With the panhandlers, we're doing two different things. So I really don't worry about it. I'm here selling the paper. This guy, you know, is over here panhandling. He's not going to hurt me and I'm not going to hurt him. It can be a problem if you create a problem. That's the way I look at it.
You gotta take the good with the bad and just try not to take it personal. If you do get frustrated, take a break. Take a walk around the block. There's nobody watching over a shoulder saying you got to punch in on the clock and you can't take a break. Do what you want. Do whatever you need to do to stay comfortable, stay focused, and be a positive influence to the corner.
You know, respect someone else's space. That's what it's all about. Respect someone else's space.
When I see somebody new panhandling here next to me, I always offer them a job. I try to be polite to them. If you want a job, I give them the information for orientation. There's enough room for everybody out here.
Keep the peace. You know, that's very important.
Oh, there's a term we use here. We like to consider ourselves ambassadors of Street Roots.
What you do out here affects all the other vendors too.
While you're selling papers and you have this badge on, you're representing Street Roots and you're representing all the vendors out there. So I tell people, people will remember one drunk vendor a lot longer than they will remember 10 friendly vendors. You know, one bad experience stays in their mind for a long time and then they might not buy a paper from another vendor for a whole year because of it.
Well, yeah, nobody wants to smell alcohol or if you're on drugs or something, you know, it's going to hinder your business.
It's very important to treat the customers with the utmost, you know. Look the best you can and act the best you can. You know, treat everybody equal, you know, and be polite.
It's just have a good attitude and keep a smile on your face.
A smile really goes a long way to benefit a person inside and make them feel better about themselves. The smile shows them that people do care.
Actually, you can really help someone that's really down and out by saying good morning or how you doing today, whether they buy a paper or not.
It's all about two of the P words, positivity and presentation. Positivity and presentation.
I think that the positive interactions, so someone who's willing to maybe ask a question, how was your day? Or that I can say, how was your day? And feel some openness there. Realizing not everyone's gonna have a great day and that's just fine, but that we could maybe have a conversation, make a connection. I think that's one of the gifts of Street Roots to our community, is building connections across socioeconomic lines, gender lines, ability lines. So to be able to do that with a vendor is where it all starts.
Get to know the people in your area, get them to let them get to know you. Make your turf yours by showing up each and every day. Be a consistent and positive impression on that corner.
They have to get used to you, first of all. They have to really know who you are.
The more you do it, the more you learn about the paper, the more clientele you build up, the better you get. I mean, it only gets better. It'll never get worse.
Be patient. Have fun. The more patient you be, the more fun you're gonna have. You just have to stick with it, you know. Be a diehard, you know.
Say hang in there. I think as I was talking to Darren and he said it takes a lot of patience. Yeah, you're outside, you might be in all kinds of weather, and to not get discouraged, but that we really appreciate that you're out here. We want the news, we want to get to know you, so keep it up even if you have a hard day. Don't get discouraged and throw in the hat.
Just stay positive and warm and friendly and sincere, and people warm up to that.
To me, I think the paper sells itself. You just got to show up and be there.
I don't know, good luck and welcome to Street Roots. I don't know what else to tell you.
Thank you so much, Street Roots, for what you do, and vendors for hitting the pavement day by day, for your patience, for your persistence, and for being willing to bring us the news and build relationships in the community.
16 pages of solid excitement coming up.
My name's George, and I enjoy selling Street Roots. It's a wonderful paper, you know, and I'm just happy to have the opportunity to be able to do something and feel like I'm contributing to society instead of just sitting around doing nothing.
These gentlemen here, they're willing to work for what they get. I don't have to say a thing to them. The second I pull up, they grab the work, they take it in, they stack it, and they're happy to do it. Where so many other people are just standing around in the streets asking for something. Okay?
Hey, thanks so much.
My pleasure.